That's an interesting question.
That's a good question.
I think we continue to drive a strong independent scene. I think it's absolutely key to the longevity and the strength of the UK beer scene. I think they're the guys that, in terms of the quality and the service and getting more and more consumers into beer, are the ones that are going to push it forward. I know definitely we at times forget how small the craft beer market and the bubble that it's in. In fact, it's the customer who's going in for the first time, who's maybe tried a bigger craft beer from a supermarket and actually goes into an independent bar, and the guy there or the girl or whoever's serving him behind is sort of showing him these amazing local beers that are being produced, or these amazing beers from the UK, and really talking them through it.
You know, in 21st century, choosing where you want to spend your money is almost a political act, isn't it? Where you spend it, choosing where to spend your money, and supporting independent businesses rather than just buying the most convenient place or buying the cheapest option is a platform to do that. And you know, for us as a supplier into retail, that means working, as Dave says, with those businesses that are independent. It also means, you know, as individuals choosing to support that independent business on the other side as well.
It's probably something I think about more than I realise. The long-term health of that indie scene is critical to little businesses like mine, little breweries like mine, but also to the beer scene more broadly. How we look after them, I mean, the obvious answer, of course, is to use them as much as you possibly can. I mean, that sounds kind of ridiculously obvious, but I think sometimes people don't realise that if you don't go and support little places, small indie places, be they bottle shops or bars or pubs, they will disappear. And I think, you know, our society in general is therefore poorer as a result, no question. So yeah, getting out and supporting them for sure. What can we do as an industry, as part of the industry, to help support that? Keep making interesting beer, keep making things that people want to drink, keep helping them to raise the profile of small, independently made beer, which is something that they can then offer to their customers that the big guys can't.
I think it's the independent bar and bottle scene, more than anything, is a real sort of education point for a lot of consumers, where they've maybe gone to a supermarket before or a bar where they can't really have that interaction with people. They're just picking up off the shelf or thinking what they should order. Actually there you can talk to someone behind and they can explain the difference between a DDH and like a normal pale ale. They can talk through what a saison is. They can talk why a lambic or a sour should taste a certain way. I think that's absolutely key, like in terms of educating, getting more people into the industry and maintaining them and keeping them there is massive.
Great to have close relationships between brewers and indie retailers, and we work very closely with our local indie retailers in terms of doing events, make sure they get the beer they want, and you know, having that kind of to and fro with them, and go and see them regularly, and you know, let them know what we're up to, get them involved in it.